Good morning, podcasters.
This is technically take two because the first time Ripper looked like Thanos. I'm not sure how that's possible, but
Thanos.
just the lighting source made him look like Thanos.
Welcome to the Alberta Avalanche podcast. I am your host, Ripper56, and that is your other host,
Psychopan 3000. And just for note, we don't talk about all things avalanches because I probably have no clue about what an avalanche actually really is. Except for once.
They're a man-made object, and they are totally faked by the government.
Actually, technically, we did see avalanche blasting once when we were driving through Kamloops.
The mountains. Yeah.
Not Kamloops.
Pretty dope, honestly.
Radium. That's the name of it. So, welcome to this podcast. Today, we are going to be doing something slightly different. It'll be maybe a slightly shorter one. We are going to be talking about not our move from Twitch, but since moving from Twitch, different things we've learned as YouTubers. And as a note, we're not the greatest of all-time YouTubers. We only have about 250 subs now on our channel.
261.
261, okay. But one thing that a quote a little bit ago that Mr. Beast said was, if you tell other people what mistakes you've made, you can all grow together and help each other learn and adapt as a YouTuber, instead of keeping them closed in as like these old little secrets. Because everybody's going to be able to replicate your style. But the best things that you can do is tell other people what you do, and then that way you can all learn and grow together.
Exactly.
So these are tips that we've learned while we've been YouTubers, and different things that we want to teach other people. And if you have any ideas or have any things that you want to add in, make sure to put them into our Discord or the comments down below.
If you're on YouTube, of course.
Oh, yeah,
and don't forget to subscribe.
Exactly. If you're on Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, whatever one you are currently on, we love you all the same. Yes. Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you. Now, what are some tips and tricks that we have learned? I'm going to start out. First thing that we did that we messed up on horribly was we stopped viewing YouTube for a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
We messed up in that way, and we weren't actually focusing on it. That's one thing we did. Never stop posting to YouTube, even if it's just a short, even if it's something that maybe doesn't get a lot of views, just post to YouTube. Keep up the grind on YouTube. Just
the algorithm likes
keep going.
Things being posted to it. The more you post, the better the algorithm will work for you. Yes. And if you slowly work, even if it's not like working towards metrics, the algorithm will still work for you posting regularly, at least either like once a day, maybe even like 3 times a week, or like one long video a week. You got to keep that momentum going.
Yes,
and
you really do.
Another thing also, I just wanted to add, keep posting. It doesn't have to be amazing videos. Like, sure, make sure your quality is good, your thumbnail is good. But even if it's just something funny, like a funny moment, a funny clip, post it. It doesn't have to be, sorry, I'm going to cough here. It doesn't have to be the next Mr. Beast video.
Yeah.
It just has to be a video.
He has millions of dollars to spend on his production.
You could have like $5 to spend just to run your power for that day for that video.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter what video, as long as you're posting a video that you're comfortable with and you're content with.
You're always going to grow, like as long as you spend on the platform, you're always going to grow and learn what to do better.
Exactly.
So, and thumbnail. Always be focused on your thumbnail. Get better at look up videos on YouTube, because there is a lot of amazing creators out there that will teach you how to do a thumbnail.
Also, keep a consistent thumbnail too. Yeah, I see this a lot of times on like newer channels, and sorry for interrupting there.
Yeah,
but people will just like slap up a quick thumbnail and then put it onto their channel, and they look so inconsistent.
Yeah.
Compared to video from video.
Yeah.
You want to keep at least, sure, you want to keep growing with your thumbnails and getting better at them, but you also want to make sure you have some consistency across your thumbnails. So that way it's not just like one thumbnail you're super happy with and like a star background, and the next one you're on a sinking ship as you're falling into the ocean while being scared. Like, it may be dramatic, but even if you look at Mr. Beast one, his thumbnails, even though they're different, they actually all are the same in the same pattern. Yeah. So like, making sure you have a consistency in your patterns also helps people to recognize when they're scrolling on the algorithm of like, hey, I noticed that YouTuber, I'm going to click on that one. I've watched his videos before.
Also, if you're using lettering, making sure you're getting a lot of depth to that lettering.
Oh, yeah.
One little trick that I learned is also making sure that not only does your thumbnail look good for PC users, but also for phone users.
Yes,
so zoom out until it's like teeny, like that big, like that little big, that maybe tinier.
That's actually a really good
And then
tip.
you see if it does it grab your eye when you're scrolling through that way. Like for phone users, like they can't really see the thumbnail, so making sure that it looks good for them as well as your PC demographic. Don't always be focused on the views as well.
Oh yeah.
Just like as a Twitch streamer, just if like views has always been kind of crushing. If you look at them, if you're having a downtime, it could just be a downtime. Play with when you're posting your videos. Play of where you're like promoting where your videos are. Like,
even another tip that I would even suggest for like not focusing on views, like sure, it's a good idea to watch your metrics. Always take a look at what your metrics are, because if you have a video that has 10,000 views or 1 million views, let's put it that way, but people have only been watching for 30 seconds on, like, say it's a 30-minute video, that's a bad video.
Yeah.
Or say you get a video that people watch over 90% of the video, but it only has maybe 50, 25. That's a good metric. Like, not always, views aren't always the success of a video.
Yeah.
Like, you could have the best banger of a video ever, and it could have the worst watch time and the worst other stats.
Yeah.
Or you could have like your worst viewed video and have the best stats ever.
Or it couldn't honestly be a bad video. It could be the editing style of what you did it in.
Oh yeah, it could be different from the regular videos, or
from doing, maybe if you did another video and it had a lot of memes in it and it was really funny, maybe people like that one better, but maybe you did a little bit more serious of one and then they didn't really like that. Or if you did it, maybe it's the opposite, if you did a little bit more serious one and the other one did better. Like,
yeah. Also, even like
yeah, I don't know.
Videos on YouTube is an art form. You're gonna have your specific editing style that eventually people will come to know and love. You're gonna
whether that is you're hiring a editor.
True. Like consistency is key. You don't want to keep like every video, like if you did a super dark video about people getting murdered, I'm gonna use that as an example. Sorry if the algorithm hates this word, but like say you did a video like that. That's a dark video, but you decide to put memes in it and make it happy. People may not like that type of video because it doesn't match your medium.
Yeah.
Or say you're doing a gaming video and you did it like a documentary style. You might find it funny, but other people could find it weird or like kind of cringe almost.
Yeah.
Or like for us on our shorts, we purposely make them a little bit more cringy. Gets people commenting.
Yeah.
And it works. When people comment, it helps the algorithm get more. People even like or even a dislike nowadays on YouTube actually still helps your video.
Yep.
Like it doesn't matter if they like or dislike. And even showing another quick tip for a creator, showing people that you don't care about them disliking.
Yes.
Saying like, dislike doesn't matter. It really doesn't on a channel. And it doesn't matter for your metrics either. People are getting grief dislike now.
The only thing that YouTube cares about is your click-through ratio and your time viewed ratio.
Exactly.
That is the only thing. If you have over 10 or 11% click-through ratio and over at least 6 or 7 minutes of your video watched, YouTube will push that in their algorithm. Unless I've heard that some creators are shadow banned. I don't know if that's true. One creator that claims to be shadow banned on YouTube is Ninja. I don't understand how he is doing that, but
he's shadow banned?
He's claiming that he is because his videos, like he was Grumbase's editor, and he's a meme editor, but he's his editor, and he's been on YouTube for a very long time.
Yeah.
So he knows how the metrics work, how they push videos and stuff like that. So apparently, Ninja has really good stats for his videos, like fantastic stats for a video, and they're not getting pushed.
I've actually, come to think of it, I've never seen a Ninja video on my timeline.
Never.
I've seen Nick A30. I've seen, I think, replays a little bit. I've seen Duke Nukes.
I've never seen Nick Merckx.
Yeah.
Where his Fortnite videos being posted, but
I've never seen a Ninja.
So
that's actually kind of cool.
You could be shadow banned. I don't know, but it still doesn't stop you from pushing out your videos. The more videos you get out there, the better.
And hopefully, also another thing to know, I'm going to say for shadow banning, if you're scared about a ban, here's some things to never say on YouTube. The thing that fires bullets, I'm going to say it for this way so that hopefully, because YouTube will scan it. The thing that fires bullets, never mention those in a video.
Yeah.
Use elim if you just took out somebody in another match in a game.
Even if you're playing COD. Dude.
Yeah. Also, try not to use like swearing. Doesn't really matter, but excessive swearing will hurt your view demographic.
Yep.
Even things like your attire. It doesn't matter for the algorithm wise, but it matters for people watching. If you're coming in and you're literally like, no offense if you look like this or like if you work in a construction job, but if you come home and you're wearing your construction equipment full of cement and paint and stuff, and you sit down to record a video, people
don't like disgusting.
Like, sure, you may feel fine in it.
like, here's the deal. If you're picking your nose, if you're eating it,
Yeah.
come on,
Yeah,
that's disgusting.
don't do
But
things on a video that people would be like, ew,
They're gonna
gross,
click
and
off.
click off.
They're gonna
Unless
click
you're
off.
trying to do like a challenge. If I lose this game of Fortnite, I have to eat a booger.
Yeah.
Then that's kind of like a reward of like finishing the video of like, does he win? Does he lose?
Yeah.
That's kind of a good reason.
Yeah.
But if you sit home wearing a full paint on outfit and you record a video and you just don't present yourself in the best way, like even my hair right now.
Mhm.
Like some people could hate the way I've done my hair.
People want to watch stuff that is pleasurable to them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's why, let's say, TikTok thirst traps, that's why they're so stinking popular.
People watch them because they like it.
They like it and they're weird. But
Yeah. They're kind of cringy. I don't watch
so
them personally,
cringy.
but it just always appeal to not a higher demographic. You don't have to wear like a suit and tie,
No.
but present yourself efficiently.
nice shirt, nice.
Well, even sorry, I interrupted.
go ahead,
And this
absolutely.
is one thing I just noticed right now. Your camera.
Mhm.
You could have the worst quality of camera, but just putting some lights, cleaning up your background to make it look nice. Like I need to clean up my shelves a little bit behind
My
me.
camera looks extremely fuzzy, if you're wondering, by the way.
Yeah.
If you're listening, my camera is extremely fuzzy. Go watch it on YouTube. You can comment down
And we have
below
our
if you
bitrate
think-
cranked to 10,000. It's just the cameras we work with.
Yeah.
But putting a little bit of lighting around us makes it look so much better.
Yep.
Just a little bit of lighting, a nice background too.
Hmm.
Also, the thing with the background, I'm gonna move my camera a little bit. Having stuff on the side
So
to
that
have people's attention drawn to, and make it look nice. Like
the
whether
top
it be your video games like The Last of Us there, or just
Mhm.
some figurines, or even things like over on here, like Funko Pops.
Mhm.
They're maybe $10. But you putting some things behind you, it doesn't have to be like LED lights.
No.
But just something that when somebody's watching a video, they can kind of scroll around to the background of it. Like I need to clean up here. This looks kind of cluttered. But it's simply because I have a couple of stuffed animals there. But allowing people to rove around your set and just kind of look at different things. That's why a lot of YouTubers, a lot of YouTubers' background. Look at Ali's. It's clean, but
Yeah.
he still has things to draw your eye into the camera. So even, sorry, I'm gonna adjust that back to the way it was.
Yeah.
So even as a Twitch streamer, it's an underrated thing of making sure lights are on. Sure, some people like a messy bed behind you when you're streaming. I hate it.
It's disgusting.
It looks immature.
Mhm.
Like look at XQC's setup. It looks nice. His brother's house. That's amazing camera quality compared to his other ones though. Then they were meh.
Yeah.
But like making sure you're doing things right in order for people to be like, oh yeah, that's actually kind of cool.
Yeah. Also, look at the top viewed. Let's do a little bit of shorts. Shorts
Okay.
are like something we know, since we've been doing them for a little bit, and they're doing surprisingly well for us. And we thank everybody who's been watching those.
Indeed.
Like, can't
Thank
do
you
it
so
without
much.
you. So let's go into shorts. The top viewed shorts or TikToks or Instagram reels or
That's
whatever
sports, not short.
they-
Sorry.
are sorry. Oh, anyway, the top viewed shorts, Instagram videos, reels, TikToks, they're not just focused on the person. Like this is going into what you're saying about background.
Mhm.
They're not just focused on the person. There's always something else in the background.
Mhm.
Like if you look at Charlie D'Amelio's, like sure she's dancing, but there's also something in the background, whether that's her dance instructor, whether that's one of her sisters.
There's something else to catch your eye.
Yes, exactly. Or let's go not Mr. Beast. What's his name? He's really good tech YouTuber.
Mr. Who's the
Mr.
Boss?
Who's the Boss.
Actually,
His shorts are one of the best shorts I've ever seen.
Oh, yeah.
He's got the timer on the top, which shows you how long you're gonna watch the video for, and then he's also got so much more effects going on in the video. So it's not just him.
And his
Also, he's
energy,
changing-
too.
Every time he's doing a cut, it's a different location.
Mhm.
So not only are you looking at him and what he's talking about, you're also looking behind him
Exactly.
in the area that he's in. So yes, in the shorts we do, they're cringy, but usually we do it differently. Like it's same location, sure, for video, like an opening. Like I just played one of the greatest games of Fortnite in my life. Like saying something like that, but it's just the background. But there's also some stuff to see in my background as well. But we're not exactly changing locations. But when we go into the video, it's usually a different location on the map in Fortnite or a game that we are
or even a
playing.
different emote to get people interested. Like even if you
Exactly.
don't want to show your face, there's different things you can do in game, like replay mode. Unlocks infinite possibilities. Even if you just go into a match and play 20 different emotes,
Yeah.
okay, and then take your camera and record it in game, like using OBS, and record
Yeah.
emotes that you're
And
doing,
then it's
and then you cast over it but swap to different emotes,
exactly.
people are going to be more interested because you're going to have different cuts.
So let's say
And then
they're
pair it with your words as well. Sorry.
no.
Pair it
Let's do
with
that.
your words across the screen, so that way even somebody who's not listening with headphones, because let's
Mhm.
face it, a lot of people are watching on phones.
Yeah.
They don't have the sound on.
Yeah.
Putting simple things that you don't, because Shorts doesn't have closed captioning.
Mhm.
Putting that on makes people be able to read it, so they're still able to interact with your video and know what you're doing.
Yeah, they're more looking at the lettering. Also, using lettering on your YouTube Shorts.
Oh yeah.
It increases viewer retention. Because now they're watching the words that are flashing up onto the screen, and then they're gonna watch it again to watch the actual video because
Exactly.
the first time they were just watching the letters. So that's another little tip and trick that you can use in your production.
Another thing I want to say is I just went onto YouTube right here. That's what I was doing while you were talking a few seconds ago.
For sure.
I went on to trending Shorts to see what is the trending thing currently on Shorts.
Yeah.
First one, Dude Perfect exposed,
Okay.
with a couple of emojis from Dude Perfect himself. What's so special about Olive Garden? Minecraft, but if I say warden, then 10 wardens spawn. ... When you don't want to pay for a bag, hashtag Shorts with a laughing smiley emote, whatever that one's called.
Yeah.
The most offensive memes by Bentelect. How much money Tony Hawk made from Tony Hawk's Pro Skater games.
Mhm.
Redneck versus bad cholesterol.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what Putin is with a demon, but it's something. Salty legendary spammer destroyed by tyrant. That's a Pokemon short. Supreme Leatherman versus the Sharpeners.
Yeah.
And smoking with me on a regular grill with charcoal. Like,
They always have something that draws you in on their.
I
Or
want to
it's
click right now on this redneck versus cholesterol. I want to know what that video is.
Yeah.
Like, already just
It sounds funny.
I've seen this guy's shorts before. I like his skits that he does. But these different ones, even like how much money Tony Hawk made from Tony Hawk's Pro. Like, putting how much money. Remember that when you're reading something, most of the time you're going to go to the third line in, especially if it's on like a title. You're going to go to the third maybe letter or something in and pick up on something. So my first thing that I noticed was money Tony Hawk.
Mhm.
Dude Perfect exposed, all of that in caps.
Mhm.
Or what's so special about Olive Garden?
Yep.
You notice special in Olive Garden. And then
Yep.
you immediately wonder, wait, what is so special?
Mhm.
Or wait, Dude Perfect exposed? What is that about?
Yep.
You're going to want to click on the video because it gets you thinking.
Yeah.
So making sure you title, like, if you have insane Fortnite jump. That-
I'm not gonna click on that.
Nobody's going to click on that.
Mhm.
But what happens when you click the A button? Or what happens, like, even titling it something like, what happens when you jump?
Mhm.
Something that makes you think of, like, wait, what does happen when I jump? Or what happens when I say the letter purple?
Yeah.
Like, there are different things that you can title your video that aren't going to be clickbaity. Like, sure, they'll clickbaiting, but it'll get people wondering, like, wait, I don't actually know what would happen if this happened. Or, like, what would happen if an asteroid struck Taco Bell?
Yeah. That'd be great.
Poor Taco Bell, but, like,
Yeah.
what would happen? You'd
Mhm.
probably have a whole ton of burnt tacos, but it would still make a pretty good
Yeah.
short.
Like, let's go through. So let's not only look at what other people have done. Let's look at what we've done for
Sure.
titles. So let's look at our top videos. So I'm looking right now. Our top #1 video over the past 28 days is "One Shot Snipers Are Back?" Question mark, question mark, question mark. And then the second one is "Try Not to Laugh." Hashtag #1. Those are always gonna do well on shorts, especially if they're memes.
1 second. This video that you did, how to build in Fortnite, exclamation, 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 has 22.4K views,
Mhm.
89% average percentage viewed, which isn't our average,
Mhm.
and 126 likes.
Yeah. We just posted that.
Just
this
putting
morning.
how to build in exclamation marks, it seems more energetic.
Yeah.
And so you're like, wait, how to build?
Yeah.
And then somebody comments, thanks, just tell me when you get mats. We were going to make a video on that, but somebody else already wants to know that.
Yeah.
And it just, yeah. Sorry, now you can continue. I just went onto our channel.
Well, that was really just what I was saying. It was just, there's always, not only is there something in the middle that's also like really catchy, but there's also something at the end like the exclamation marks. Also making sure you're using hashtags on your YouTube shorts. Those apparently, don't bring in much, but it looks a lot better.
It makes it look like other ones.
Yeah, and also it will be put on suggested people that watch a lot of Fortnite or watch a lot of gaming or watch just everything.
I'm just liking a few of these comments.
Researching what hashtags work the best, whether that's on Google or whether that's on this is also for TikTok. TikTok uses a lot of hashtags, so just making sure you're doing your research, making sure you're doing hashtags. So also something that I have found extremely useful on YouTube is their research area. So if you type in on their, if you go to your analytics, there's overview, content, audience, and then there's research. There is search across YouTube, your viewers search. So look down at what your viewers are searching. So here's what our viewers are searching: fishing, Pokemon presents, MM2. Don't ask me what that is. How to get Delphina Surias. I don't know who that is. How to get free V-Bucks. We have never done a video on how to get free V-Bucks. Hog Rider, the meme. Cute cats, pencil art, cute babies. Don't ask me why those are stinking searches. But these are what our people that search, our viewers search for us. How they find us.
Was one of them pencil art?
Pencil art, yeah. I'm very interested to see who this is.
Might be
Delphina Surias. Oh.
Confused at that.
Is she Oh, she's a soccer player?
Oh, cool.
I don't know. But
Well,
anyway.
soccer is big right now because there's some sort of really big soccer event going on today, but I'm not sure.
And you can also, there's a search bar.
Even Google Trends.
And look up how to. See how much. How to draw is high searched on YouTube. How to tie a tie is high. How to get free Robux is high. I don't understand why. How to is high. How to make is high. How to delete Instagram account. Don't ask me why that's a high search.
Also, I'm going to start, search Google Trends, okay? And search a topic. By the way, in the future, I'm going to actually get our capture cards working with the podcast. So if you're watching on YouTube, we're going to be able to show you what we're doing on the computer. Just to make it more professional. And I'm working on actually an animated opening for our thing, too. Also make it look cooler. But back on topic. So if I type basketball, okay?
Yep.
I can't spell right now. Basketball. There we go, okay? It has, in the past... Its high peak was back in March, okay? On average, it has 29, 30 searches. Interest over time, okay? Now, if I do b-ball, okay?
B-ball.
Will that have more? No, nobody searches b-ball.
No.
Okay? Now, if I search NBA, okay? NBA has more than basketball.
And then there's also a compare feature on there as well.
Exactly. That's what I'm doing right now.
Okay.
If you could see the little red, I wish you could see it. But basketball has a little bit of interest. NBA is just boom, boom, boom. Now, if I search finally NHL, NHL has more than basketball currently.
Yeah.
Because of the off season. It peaked back in a few weeks ago, probably May. But yeah, there's going to be more searches and you could use this to title your thing better. Viral video. Is NBA better than NHL? Or is NHL better than NBA? But if you titled it this way, is basketball better than hockey?
Yeah.
You're going to leave more on the table because people are going to be wondering wait, NHL, people know NHL, people know NBA.
Yeah.
But then you go, is basketball better than hockey? People are like, oh, well, I like basketball. I'm going to leave it alone. But by allowing you to play with more people's minds and being allowed to see these trends, you're able to make a better video title.
And whether you like it or not, as a YouTube creator, you are kind of clickbaiting no matter what you're doing. Every single thing you do is clickbait. So playing into that a little bit more is really good for your growth.
And also, I feel like people hate clickbaiting. As a YouTuber, you feel so bad of oh, I'm clickbaiting.
Yeah.
Clickbait is clickbait, okay?
Yeah.
You're going to do clickbait.
Yeah.
You're going to have to in order to grow as a YouTuber. You look at Mr. Beast, I gave away $1 million. That's the ultimate form of clickbait. Everybody wants $1 million.
And the thing is, that is clickbait. He didn't give away $1 million to one person. he gave away 10,000 to like 100 different people.
Or I gave my 100 millionth subscriber an island. Like that is the ultimate form of clickbait, and he's smiling out of the like helicopter, pointing to the island. Like,
yeah,
that's cool.
And that's also clickbait because it wasn't just his 100 millionth subscriber.
Or like Jay Schlatt, Mr. Beast challenged me.
Yeah.
What was the challenge?
That's clickbait. Right there.
Game theory. This cat killed the human race. Stray. 1.6 million views. The game theorist.
And
You're
it
wondering,
didn't
wait,
kill the human race, did it?
why did he kill the human race?
Yeah.
Or Tommy in it. How Dream SMP changed my life. How did Dream SMP? Like, you're never going to answer the video outright in your title.
No.
You're going to want to give them something to click on, and you're going to answer it through the video. Think of it as the story to the book. Would you read young Hobbit goes to toss ring in lava? Would you read that book?
No. Not a chance.
Would you read company sets out to Elvaria for advice?
No.
The Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring makes a better title. Or Aragon, the book series from Christopher Paolini, one of my favorite book series of all time. Young guy finds dragon egg and raises dragon.
No.
Or Aragon, the inheritance cycle. You have to play with even a book. The book is the ultimate form of clickbait.
Yeah.
A movie, Avengers Infinity War, is better than bunch of superheroes fight bad guy.
Like, let's say Avengers Infinity War. What's the infinity? Like what?
If you don't know what an Infinity War is, you'd be like, wait, why is there having an infinite war?
Yeah.
And then you watch the video. Oh, they're fighting over Infinity Stones.
Yep.
Or The Last of Us. Would you watch old guy and young girl fight zombies?
No.
Last of Us Part 2. Old guy gets killed. Young girl wants revenge.
No.
Sorry for spoilers.
Alert, bro.
Horizon Zero Dawn or Horizon Forbidden West. Girl sets off to find source of signal. Harry Potter. Orphan kid learns he's magic.
Nope.
They're not going to be interesting. And I feel like too many people are like, oh, clickbait is so bad. But it's not that bad. It has a bad rap because of like, win $1 million from clicking on my link. That's clickbait.
Yeah.
But like, you're going to need to in order to grow. And I feel like too many YouTubers are ashamed of doing it because they feel weird or it feels bad. But at the same time, you're not going to grow without it.
Yeah.
Like, even a tweet needs clickbait. Something to click onto your channel.
Yep.
So, yeah. I get annoyed at when people are like, I don't want to ever clickbait. But if you never clickbait, you're not a YouTuber.
Yeah.
So.
And you're never going to grow.
Exactly.
So, use clickbait to the best of your abilities. Use thumbnails to the best of your abilities.
And you know what you can also use to the best of your abilities?
That's
our sponsor. If you use code BROFAB at Alt or Cinch, you can use a controller or a custom-built keyboard to the best of your abilities in your next game. Link down below and order soon.
Down low.
Sorry, that segue to that sponsor. I'm getting better at those.
Yeah. But you know what you can also use to the best of your ability?
What?
Clicking that subscribe button.
Well, that one wasn't as nearly as slick as mine, but if you even click that like, it would even be nice.
It even makes a sound if you click it.
It does?
It'll show you a special animation. Wink, wink. Totally not clicking.
Only available in the residence of this house in the middle of Canada. Nowhere else in the world is that valid. But one of the other things I wanted to talk about here. Burnout as a creator.
Ooh.
That is one thing. And I'm just going to go I won't go into the full reason. I just want to say thank you again for everybody for when we left Twitch. I'm in a better mental state than when I left, okay? Just going on record. But also as a creator, be careful of burnout. A lot of the time, I'm thankful that I have my brother with me. You're the only person doing it. Especially as a smaller creator too. You're going to be the only person editing a video.
Yeah.
You're going to have to pace yourself. Some days, if you're feeling that urge to edit up a couple of extras. Because you never know on one of those days when you get up, you could be like, I legitimately can't bring myself to edit. And you have a backup. Also, just like bringing in other creators to help you will do a massive amount for your mental state. I've seen like a bunch of smaller streamers, even smaller YouTubers. They upload hundreds of videos, but you can literally see after a while, they start getting more kind of upset at their videos, or like they start putting less and less effort into them. And then their videos start falling off. And then they get even worse of like, well, I'm not a good YouTuber, blah, blah, blah. And it keeps getting worse. opposed to being like, okay, I'm falling off here. Let's put some effort back in to get it back up. But by that time, you're just in your mental state. You're like, no, I can't do anymore. I'm just going to call it quits. And that's where burnout starts from.
Yeah.
It's just.
And usually your lowest low will turn into your highest high.
Yeah.
If you try.
If you try hard enough, yes.
But if you don't try, then it will.
Yeah.
You'll just crash.
Oh, yeah. Or you'll just burn, too.
Yep.
Like,
Always
YouTubers.
be aware of your mental health. Always be cautious.
And the thing with YouTube is
family
also.
is very important.
Oh, yeah.
Your time is very important, more than you would ever know. But yeah.
Actually, that's another thing I want to say. Your time is extremely important. Your time is the most important thing you'll ever have. And
whether you're getting paid for it or not.
And this even goes to Twitch. When you're streaming and you're playing with, like, I'm saying community games 24/7 or like custom games, you're pretty well a glorified daycare for some kids.
Yeah.
You're letting that parent have free daycare. Making sure you're putting in effort into your videos and, like, sure, you want to play with your friends and stream. That's a good thing. But be careful that you never become used to just play video games.
Yeah.
Even on YouTube, like, if all of your videos are you hanging out with your friends, sure. But when you become a bigger YouTuber, if you go viral or something, you're going to have to change up your content, play with other people, and then your friends are going to be mad at you because you no longer play with them and fame has gone to your head. Or, like, say you're a Twitch streamer and you play with only a couple of people that were your friends, and then all of a sudden you get invited to play with a big creator. You can't invite them to your lobby.
Yeah.
Then your friends will probably be like, well, you're changed. You're no longer the same friend I used to know. People will only come around when they want something from you. But also being able to figure out who is going to be those real ones in your community and that you can legitimately go, thank you. Like, I'm thankful. I admit I have not been in Blazer's stream very much. I've been really whacked over the last few months with work.
Yeah.
Work, study, school. But Blazer is one of those creators that I'm still able to go in and still have fun.
Yeah.
And, like, I'm able to enjoy, even though I'm, like, maybe there once or twice a week. Maybe lurking, but, like, I want to still continue to watch his streams.
Yeah.
But just knowing who you can trust and knowing what type of videos also help your community. Like, if your community likes you hanging out with your friends, do more of those videos. If you've done a couple of those videos and they failed, maybe don't do more of those videos. Just play with what type of content works and what type of stuff doesn't.
Exactly. And that, I think, is a absolute fantastic moment to end this portion of the Avalanche Podcast.
And before we go, make sure to hit that subscribe button and that like button, or Pikachu will come after you. Bye for now.